Good morning, this is Motions Biz, and today I will be sharing a video with you. This is more for people who are either starting with Navy Federal, who are beginners, so to speak, or people who are in recovery in their credit journey, or individuals who have been with Navy Federal for a long time but never has really seen improvement with their journey and being able to avail of Navy Federal's high limit credit cards and other benefits. So, hello there to Mark Millsap and Deborah Sadler. I hope that you will be able to watch this video and it will guide you as well. And it's really interesting that I was making this video and both of you were messaging me about your situations. So I hope that this will really help you too, as well as the others who might be in the same journey and situation. So again, this video is dedicated to you guys, okay? And before I forget, I just wanted to mention that for those of you who are trying to decide whether to do the pledge loan first or the secured credit card first. Now, if you know that your score is pretty much on the low side, you may want to first do a pre-qualification on the Navy Federal app or online. Okay, make sure that you do a pre-qualification because sometimes you may think that your credit is bad, but by golly, you will get qualified for any of their cards. Now, if nothing else, you may qualify for a secured credit card, and that is your pathway to working on that, among other tips that I will give you to kind of start working on that, so you will graduate into an unsecured card and possibly the high limits with all the Navy Federal cards. Okay, so just a tip. Now with a pledge loan, that is something you can start right away as long as you have funds in your savings account and they don't check your credit for that. No credit check for the pledge loan because pretty much you're funding your own loan. Okay, so just two little things before I forget. So hopefully that will guide you which one you want to do first. Okay, and for those who are not, like I said, not very confident whether they would qualify for a secured card, do the pre-qualification first. Always do that first, okay? You'll never know what you will get. Okay? And just as all of you know, I'm sure a lot of you already know, that Navy Federal is more into relationship building, okay? If you build that relationship, you will be rewarded. And it may be hard for other individuals to get started because they don't know how exactly to get started and what really counts with Navy Federal. So today, I will share with you 4 simple steps that you can get started with and build that credit profile with Navy Federal for you to be able to get assessed for their incredible products. So if you already have an account with Navy Federal, let me know in the comment section below how many accounts you have with Navy Federal, for how long, and have you ever used any of their products as well. And I am sure that a lot of you here are way advanced on your journey, but for the ones who are starting, I certainly want to share that experience with you. So I will give you tips and pointers based on my experience as well. And hopefully that will guide your path to building your credit profile with Navy Federal. So I will start with my number 1 tip for starting your journey with Navy Federal if you are a beginner, you are in recovery. And first, I would recommend that you get and open a Save First account and the Easy Certificates account. This is something that you can easily open and apply for in your Navy Federal app. Okay, now the Save First account and the Easy Certificates account, the reason why it is such a good product to add to your portfolio with Navy Federal is that these are forced savings. Okay, it has a maturity date and you are not able to touch those funds until the maturity date. So let's say you want to save for a Christmas purchase, a big TV. You can use this account to make small savings, small deposits as much as you can. It doesn't have to be large amounts because remember, what Navy Federal likes to see is the consistency of that willingness to save. Okay, so as taking my example, that was the first thing I did when I opened my account with Navy Federal. in August. So I opened a Save First account and an Easy Certificates account, and they were both for only $50 each, okay? And what I did after that, I just made and I moved money around, depositing $5, $10, $20 when I can on those accounts from my savings and checking account. And it is easy to do that. You can even do auto pay, okay? So once you build up that account, it just helps you so much, because not only you have the benefit of being able to save, but it builds your profile, okay? And you are using a few of the Navy Federal products that they really like to see, okay? So another benefit of the Save First and the Easy Certificates account is that even young people can do this. If you have a minor in the family, you can also get them started on these accounts. Now, in my case, when I first opened an account with Navy Federal, it just happened that I was in a joint account with a family member who sponsored me into Navy Federal. So basically, when I started, I had 4 accounts with Navy Federal. I had 2 savings and 2 checking accounts. The one checking is for myself, the other checking was in a joint account. So now, just using that example, that really helped me so much, because it even helped the person who I have a joint account with, even if he did not have any activity on that account. And in fact, when I first got approved for the $25,000 cash rewards visa, he also got approved for the same card, for the same amount, using the late night hack, because I told him to, okay? So now, another benefit of the Save First account and the Easy Certificates is that you can have as many Save First account and Easy Certificates account as you want to with Navy Federal. You can also open several checking, several savings, and they have different types of savings account as well. So I will discuss that in another video. But the thing with Navy Federal is that the more accounts you open, the more opportunities you have as well, because they will recognize that you are indeed establishing that relationship with Navy Federal. So once you have opened your checking, your savings, you can have 2 of each. That would help you so much. 2 savings and 2 checking. And then I already have the Save First account. I have the Easy Certificates, and then I also started with a pledge loan. And my pledge loan was basically a small amount. I just wanted to do a small amount, so that was $550 that I started with. Now, when I did that, I paid off about $250 or $300, I think. So there was about $250 left. But that way, I was making small payments on that pledge loan regularly. But although with a pledge loan, once you have paid in advance, you don't have to pay the minimum monthly payments until your maturity date, but it will report on your credit profile on all 3 credit bureaus as on-time payments. And the reason that I am a very big advocate of the pledge loan is that it is such a great credit builder, credit profile booster, because it is so easy to manufacture a trade line, having on-time payments reported on your credit report. And remember, on-time payments is 35% of your credit score. And one good thing about Navy Federal that I noticed is that they are very timely on their reporting to the credit bureaus. So let's say you open an account on a specific date, pretty much you will see that, unlike any other lending institutions that I noticed. I mean, it takes a little bit of time, but Navy Federal is right on target. They will do that report. So can you imagine what on-time monthly payments would do to your credit profile? So that's a great benefit right there. And another thing with a pledge loan, as I've always mentioned in my videos, is that it is a great addition to your credit mix, because it is considered an installment loan. It's not a revolving account. And just a little reminder about the pledge loans. You can do a pledge loan for as little as $250 all the way up to whatever amount you want, up to 100,000 if you want. But just with $250, you can have a great credit profile booster. So if you start with a minimum of $250 for a pledge loan, let's say you are a beginner in your journey, it will be amazing. But you can do the term on the pledge loan for 6 months, for a total of 6 months only, okay? If you did a pledge loan of $501, you would be able to carry that pledge loan for up to 12 months, okay? So just remember that, $250 up to $500, you can extend the term for that loan for 6 months. Now, 501 and higher, you would be able to go for a term of 12 months or more. And just a little hack for those of you who just wanted to do the pledge loan for $250, you can possibly do that. And yes, you may not be able to extend it to 12 months. But here's a tip. What you can do right before your maturity date for that pledge loan, you can refinance that pledge loan and add another $250, okay? So with that new refinanced loan, you can extend it again for 12 months. So if that $250, you can pretty much recycle that and extend the term, because remember, it also helps with your age later on without having to spend so much money, okay? So after you did the 250, 6 months is up, do another 6 months just for 250 again. It's going to help you so much. And that is the way you can extend and finesse that pledge loan with a small amount on a budget. So it is possible. There is no excuse that you cannot do it. And guess what? Your history on that pledge loan when you first started for 6 months continues on to the next 6 months. So you do not have to open a new pledge account, a pledge loan account, which will reflect as another open account, okay? So you can continue that one like all the way up to 12 months, 36 months if you want to, just using the $250, okay? So that's another really neat hack that you can do on a budget. So the last tip that I will share with you today is make sure you do direct deposit with Navy Federal. It doesn't matter if it's a small amount. It doesn't matter if it may be income that you get from doing gigs, side hustles. It doesn't matter. Just make sure that you can show activity on that account, that you have income on that account, okay? So just make a deposit regularly. You can even just do a direct deposit as a portion of your total paycheck. You don't have to deposit everything there. You can just do a portion, because with direct deposit you can do several direct deposits on several accounts. So it just depends on what you prefer. But if, let's say, it is for somebody who does not really have like a 9-to-5 job and is just doing like side hustles every now and then, here and there, being an independent contractor, just show that you are making those deposits in your account, because that would still count, because it can be seen as you having funds in your accounts. And just keep moving that money around from your checking and savings to your Save First account, to your Easy Certificates account, and to your pledge loan. Just keep doing that and show that activity. And that will really help you so much, because in my case, within 3 months of doing that, and I have a video of that. In fact, when I got approved for the cash rewards for $25,000, that was pretty much what I did. And I shared my data points, my process, pretty much my journey towards that approval, okay? So yes, we may have different circumstances, but you can certainly work on yours, okay? It doesn't matter what your situation is. It doesn't matter if you've had a challenge on your credit. Just build that, show that willingness to get started, because nothing will happen if you don't get started. So again, even if you feel like you have bad credit or low credit or no credit, or you are in recovery, always try these things first and work on it. Get started, and you will never know how you can progress and what you can achieve when you get started. Okay, there is never any lost hope with that. And I know that a lot of you have actually mentioned that you never got anything from them, your secured card never graduated. But do these things, work it, okay, and see what you can achieve with that. And I hope that this will guide you to that based on my own journey as well. Okay.